Hello, hello, my loves. Welcome to this full moon in Capricorn transmission. My name is Adrienne. If you do not know me, if this is the first time you're experiencing me and my work, welcome. I'm so happy you are here. And if you have been a member of this community for a while, welcome. I'm so glad you are here. So, if you don't know me, I am a life magician. I'm a new earth leader, and I pour my medicine through the portals of shamanism, astrology, breath work healing, 3D manifestation, strategic manifesting in the earthly plane, high performance coaching. So my whole mission and divine assignment in this lifetime is to equip you with the tools, the knowledge, the healing, and the skill to bring your contributions to a new earth into the 3D plane. So basically the gap that I help leaders close is having a vision and making it real in the earthly plane. So today's transmission is all about the full moon in Capricorn, and it's we're going to study this. This is a study and ritual transmission. So I'm really playing more with YouTube. I'm playing more with long form content. I am a projector in human design. I love going deep. I don't want to talk about the frou-frou surface level spirituality. I want to go in and talk about the real shit and do it in such a way where you can learn the language, learn a skill set, and utilize it to harness these energies in your own co-creations with spirit. So that is the intention for today. So I'm going to start rolling, and I would love to hear from you in the comments, who you are, where you're tuning in from, what you loved about this transmission, how it served you, all of the things. So yay, let's dive in. Full moon in Capricorn at 11 degrees. So the full moon in Capricorn arrived at 6:38 a.m. Central Time. So I currently live in Chicago in the United States. So it arrived in the early morning hours on July 3rd, which is a Monday, which is very special because Monday is the day of the week ruled by the moon. So it's a very, very powerful moon because we have a full moon. It's a full moon in Cap, which is very like goal oriented. It's like big baller energy. And it arrived on the day that's ruled by the moon. So it's a very massively powerful moon. So each moon, every lunation has a very specific essence and signature to it. And we get one new moon and one full moon in each sign, usually once a year. So we had a new moon in Cap back in December of 2022. And then we have a full moon in Cap today on July 3rd, 2023. And so this is really the end of a 6-month cycle that began back in December. And, I'm going to talk about full moons in general. I'm going to talk about Capricorn energy. And then you can, if you want to take this further, take it to your own chart and see how this is impacting you. What part of life it's impacting for you. So for me, this is at 11 degrees Capricorn. This is in my 8th house of death and rebirth, transformation, power, sex, all of those things. So I've been this is a very peak moment for me in terms of a death and rebirth process that I've been in for the past 6 months. And it's so interesting and so validating because I thought it was going to land in my 9th house because most of Capricorn in my chart is the 9th house. And it's like, no, 8th house. Oh, that actually makes a lot more sense. So yes, this is a powerful, powerful full moon. So we had It's a full moon. It's a full moon. And what is a full moon? It's a time of completion. It's a climax. It is a time to celebrate. It's where things come to fruition, where things manifest. Okay. It's not time to plant seeds, but it is when the fruit is ripe and you can pluck the fresh fruit that of the seeds that you planted and you were working on for 6 months, cultivating and nourishing and watering and taking action and doing all the things. So this full moon in Capricorn it's culmination, release, letting go, manifestation. And full moons it's a time of full illumination. You cannot hide from a full moon. And so this is really a time of exposure. And, it really exposes the fruits of your labor, and it exposes like, hey, what gets to be cleared? What gets to be let go? What gets to be released? And so just using myself as an example, in the 8th house is all about death and rebirth. I've been going through a major like death and rebirth process for myself in terms of, oh my gosh, probably every single part of my life, honestly. So especially my spirituality and like how I share my gifts and all of these things. So to me, this is a welcome release point, because it's like, okay, all of these murmurings of needing change, which if you listen to my podcast, you heard me talk about this last week on the pod. And if you have not yet to listen to my podcast, it's called A Better World with Adrienne. It's available on Apple, on Spotify, and then I'm also included on this YouTube channel. So yeah, you can check it out and learn more. I do an episode every single Wednesday. So this is a peak time of illumination, release, letting go, exposure. So we get to see all the amazing, and then we're like, oh shit, that thing in the corner that I didn't see, that's all like gnarly and old and crusty crust. Ooh, I gotta look at that too. So this is full moon times. It's emotional intensity. Crime always goes up around full moons because people without tools are on edge emotionally, just because the moon affects us all so deeply. All right. If the moon can move the fucking tides of the ocean, of course it's going to move our emotional tides. Okay. So this is something that I say to people when people are like, astrology isn't real. I'm like, cool. Full moon, go look at the tides. Tell me it's not real. Go look at the stats of violence and crime around full moons. Tell me it's not real. And that's just the moon. That's not even talking about the big ballers of the zodiac yet. So full moons. This is a full moon in Capricorn. I have a special deep reverence and honor for Capricorn energy because I'm a Capricorn stellium and a Capricorn north node. A stellium just means you have 3 or more planets in Capricorn. And so I'm looking over at I have Uranus, Neptune, my north node, and my MC all in Cap. So I just love Capricorn energy. And as a very earthy sign, as a leader of a new earth, Capricorn is immensely powerful. Capricorn is the leader of earth energy. So Capricorn is all about long-term legacy. It's a father time. And so at a full moon, it's always this energetic tension between the full moon and where the new moon was. It's the polarity, the axis. So the opposite of Capricorn in the zodiac is Cancer. So there's this tension between Cancer is all about divine feminine, mother, nourishment, home, safety. Capricorn is father time, discipline, long-term planning, structure. It's like, yeah, kid, you got a dream? Sit down, show me the blueprint, show me the plan. By the way, this plan is going to take a long time because good things take a long time. It's like, yeah, Cap is not Amazon Prime. Cap is I put in the discipline for 20 years and now I'm a world-class musician. That's Capricorn energy right there. That's some Cap shit. So this is really highlighting these energies in the collective. Like, it's a celebration of like, okay, how has my divine discipline created results that are part of my long-term plan? And then it's also a time to get really real about, okay, what's being exposed that I still get to heal in my Capricorn energy? Capricorn is the mountain goat. Capricorn rules challenge and obstacles, okay? And so me as a Capricorn North Node, part of my destiny in this lifetime is to move through challenge, is to move through obstacles it's all about the long game, baby. So Cap energy can be this like late bloomer energy, like in life, but also just like it's the path of reverence of becoming world class at something. Like something that I really is a huge problem in a new earth is people are like, I'm worthy of it. That means I should have it. And it's like, no, true worthiness, true expression of self-worth is taking daily action to actually master your craft, because you're worthy of mastering your craft. You're worthy of building the structures for it to last. Surface spirituality will tell you, oh, I'm worthy. I say 2 mantras and I get it. No, that's not Earth. That's not new Earth. Like when we are consistently tending to our nervous systems in new Earth integrity ways, when we are consistently taking action, we are consistently in deep alignment, that's when manifestations can become more quick and immediate. But that's a result of the Capricorn consistent energy of healing your nervous system, of taking the action, right? It's like, there's so much to say about this. There's so much to say, but I feel like part of the North Node of just, we can't build a new Earth without every part of the zodiac, right? And Capricorn energy gets poo-pooed a lot because people are uncomfortable with hard work. And let me tell you, I'm not scared of hard work. I am not scared of hard work. Hard work to me is divine, holy reverence for life. But there's a difference between the hustle culture and putting in a good day's work. There's a huge difference. One is based in scarcity and fear, and one is based in the total embodiment of self-respect and love and reverence for the divine. That's the difference. So full moon and Cap, it's time to release any patterns of overwork, talking about the hustle, because Capricorn, high expression Capricorn is divine discipline, sacred structure, work over time. And it's the leader, it's the mountain goat. It literally looks at a mountain that most people are scared of and is like, yeah, I'm gonna scale that. Boom, 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 one rock at a time. Oh, it falls down, it just keeps going. Boom, 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 boom. In low vibration, Capricorn energy is being overly realistic, is being overly self-denying. So this is something that I navigate because I have so much Capricorn energy, is like overwork. Like I will work myself into burnout without even realizing it. First, because I've been conditioned that way by the family I was born into and the society I was born into. And also like, because that's such powerful placement in my chart, like, and I see the ROI of taking action. So overwork is something to really release in this portal. Like, and Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is the disciplinarian of the zodiac, all right? And it's all about restriction and boundaries. Like, where can you have more boundaries to support your long-term plans? Where can you have more restriction to support your long-term plans? But taking it too far is like not using this moon to celebrate. Low vibration Capricorn energy for this full moon would be like, cool, I reached a milestone in my journey, but like I still have so many miles to go, and not even stopping for water, not even stopping to celebrate, not taking a breath, not taking a rest, not enjoying the view on the way to the top of the mountain. But this full moon is saying, hey, look what we did so far. Look around, celebrate. And when you look in your backpack on this hike you've been on, this hike called life, and creating your vision and your goal and your dream, what do we get to let go of? What do we get to take out of the backpack that's not serving us, that doesn't align? Okay, so it's a super, super powerful moon just with these energies. And so there are 3 aspects I want to talk about. And this is where each moon is different, because the other entities in the solar system are influencing it. So this full moon in Capricorn is already opposing where the sun is in Cancer. So there's already that tension, right? And so the sun is at 11 degrees Cancer. The full moon is also opposed by Mercury at 14 degrees Cancer. And so what does that mean? Mercury is the messenger archetype. It's communication. It's the wordsmith. It's learning. It's data, right? So it's words, it's writing, it's all of these things. And so there's some tension between the discipline action and the words we've been using. So the way I perceive this is, where are your words and your actions not lining up? That's being exposed at this full moon. That's how I interpret that energy. And Mercury in Cancer is like communicating in a way that creates safety, communicating in a way that creates home, communicating with the divine feminine. However, low vibrational Cancer is safety at all costs, never taking any risk because you're just scared all the time. It's literally the shell in self-protection. And what happens in low vibrational Cancer energy is people end up protecting, quote unquote, protecting themselves from what they truly, truly desire. So I'll take health, for example, because it's a really easy example. So like if you've been on this long journey of like, hey, I want to reach this like goal weight or this goal metric or whatever it means to you, and you say you're going to do it and then you never actually do it, that's going to be exposed at this full moon, and you get to release that. So that's one aspect. That's a challenging aspect. And then we have 2 positive aspects. So there's a trine with Jupiter at 9 degrees Taurus. Jupiter, the planet of luck, abundance, expansion, opportunity, joy, the great benefic of the zodiac. It's trine. It's basically they're blessing one another. So what's being illuminated and culminated and exposed and reaching completion now with, this Capricorn full moon is being incredibly blessed by Jupiter. And so these 2 parts of your chart, for me, it's that my 8th house and then my 12th house is like, okay, when I lean into this Capricorn energy of what's being exposed and released, I get massive blessings in my 12th house of dreams, in my 12th house of spirituality, mystical, the psychic realm. Okay. And this is so aligned, like so aligned. I have a huge major life change coming up in less than 6 weeks. I have yet to publicly announce it. Some people in my community already know, but this is very, very much aligned with the astrology. And it's like, I get full body chills because, did I plan these moves with my life on purpose with the stars? Yes. There's such a thing as timing your leap with spirit. And that's what I do with astrology. So the other positive aspect is a sextile between Saturn and the full moon in Cap. So Saturn is currently in Pisces. Saturn, which is also the ruler of this moon, in Pisces, which rules the 12th house. Pisces is the dream realm, the ocean of consciousness. It's literally sound and music and the subconscious mind. It's the last in the zodiac. Saturn is the builder. It's the long-term planning, right? The same thing, same entity that rules this moon is Saturn. And so the structure for our dreams, that's what Saturn and Pisces is. That's why this is a major portal. The Saturn transit is a huge opportunity for a new earth, because we can actually make our dreams real when we create a long-term plan and we actually follow through. And so this full moon in Cap is being blessed by Saturn in Pisces. And so it's really, they're working together. Like Capricorn is all about responsibility. Like when I take full responsibility for what occurs under this lunation, the good, the bad, and the ugly, I will be better equipped to build the structure for my dream long-term. That's the sextile with Saturn and Pisces. You feel me? You see how it's like you put it together like a story, like a puzzle piece. And I have so many different levels of astrology in my community that no matter how this lands, just trust that it's landing correctly for you. And it's a new language. So if you want to dive deeper into this, book a one-on-one reading with me. I'll put the link below. I have spots open for July. My books will be closed in August because of this major life change that I'm doing. But yeah, the ways that you can go deeper into this are book a one-on-one reading with me, book a big 3 breath work with me. That's when we do a natal chart reading and a breathwork journey combined. It's literally the best. That's how I live and manifest like a life magician, is that combination. So the links to book both of those are below this video. A couple rituals that you can do with this full moon in Cap. Celebrate what's coming into fruition. Like this is a very important point to really take stock of what's completing, what's manifesting, what worked, the fruits of your labor for your divine discipline, for your long-term planning, for the responsibility that you did take. Okay. So celebration, culmination, release. Maybe you've been working on something and now is the time to share it. Maybe you've been building a program or building a piece of art or just some new system, and now it's time to release it to your community, to your audience. And then it's another ritual is any kind of release work. So full moons are times of visceral release, and depending on where Capricorn is in your chart, like if you're a Capricorn rising, you're going to be feeling this really deeply in the cells of your body. So something like breath work is going to be huge. I know I'm going to be doing breath work today, a full journey just to release with this full moon, release the past 6 months, release, the things that have yet to manifest, release the old paradigms of overwork. It's been a huge part of my journey, is like this idea of burnout and hustle, especially as a projector. I finally actually realized what it means to be a projector. And I started actually taking responsibility for that. Because it's this interesting turnaround I had, but I'm applying my divine masculine energy to embodying the feminine. And so for me, that's something that I took deep responsibility for, healing my feminine. I'm in deep responsibility for alchemizing my mission and my business. I'm in deep responsibility for not participating in shit I don't believe in, like burnout. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be doing release breath work. And anything you can do that's very tangible, that's very 3D, like light a candle, journal, say thank you. You know, what are you going to do to celebrate the hard work you've been putting in the past 6 months? Like, and, you know, there's a lot of different things that go into this, but like with Capricorn energy, you know, maybe you haven't been putting in the work, and it's time to just get really real about that. That's full moons are times of realness. It's exposure time. Okay. And then just forgiving yourself and letting it go and knowing that you committing to doing better, not trying to do better, not saying you'll do better. Because remember, opposing Mercury, your words and your actions got to match, boo. And everything I'm saying to me too. All right. So I would get your feet on Mama Earth, because Capricorn's cardinal Earth. How can you be a leader in a new Earth? Capricorn is leader energy. So those are some rituals that you can do. Yeah, anything with the earth, with plants, I just am getting a lot of dirt and dark brown vibes with the Capricorn energy. And yeah, planning, discipline, and celebration. So this is this transmission on the full moon in Capricorn. Let me know in the comments below, like, what came up for you in this video? Like, where is Capricorn in your chart? Like, what's being illuminated? Where is 11 degrees Capricorn for you? And if you want to go deeper into this work with me, book a one-on-one session. Like, I cannot wait to read your chart with you. I have 4 spots available in July for one-on-one sessions. Then the books are going to be closed in August. So I don't know when I'm going to open up books again, because I'm opening up a whole new chapter of my life. So I'm really focusing on long-term one-on-one client packages, like one-on-one mentorship for 6 months or a year. So of course, if you're interested in that, I'll drop the application below, or you can DM me on Instagram to apply. And in terms of Capricorn energy, Capricorn's all about discipline planning, all about long-term manifesting and results and structure. This is the foundation of my signature program, 3D Moves. So this is breathwork, astrology, and manifestation for new earth leaders who actually make shit real in the 3D plane. It's the how-to tangible steps. So we do holy habits, divine design. We're doing a digital detox as a sacred 3D move. We're doing that live on July 6th. So if you're interested in all of that, it's breathwork, astrology, and literally my channeled frameworks. Join. It's a lifetime access to the program, and there's live elements to it for the rest of 2023. So that's something you can join and do breathwork and do all the things today. So full moon blessings. Please drop in the comments. Let me know how this served you. Tag me in your Instagram stories. Let me know your biggest takeaway. And of course, if you would like to dive in deeper with me, book a one-on-one session, join 3D Moves, or you can even apply for one-on-one mentorship. I am sending you all the love on this full moon in Capricorn. And I love you so much. I believe in you. And may this be a portal of celebration and release for your highest destiny, timeline, and results. See you later.